BharatPe's Ashneer Grover is on vacation. A few weeks ago, the roar went viral on the internet. Ashneer Grover, co-founder and managing director of BharatPe, has taken a voluntary leave of absence until the end of March, weeks after an audio clip of his expletive-laced tirade surfaced on social media. It's a rare instance of a high-profile founder stepping aside amid a debate about the toxic work culture in fast-growing startups and Grover's conduct. However, Grover said he'll be back on or before April 1st. For now, the board has accepted Ashneer's decision, which we agree is in the best interests of the company, our employees and investors, and the millions of merchants we support each day, BharatPe said in a statement on Wednesday. The fintech startup will continue to be led by Chief Executive Officer Suhail Samir, who was appointed to the post in August. Samir is also a BharatPe director. Grover said in a separate statement that he was taking time off. After much deliberation, I plan to take a temporary leave of absence from BharatPe till March end. I will return on or before April 1st, 2022, he said in a statement, adding he will utilize this time to rejuvenate and refresh himself. I expect to spend the time thinking more deeply about our next phase of product development and BharatPe's path to profitability and IPO, he said. I will also double down on investing in myself personally. E-Tech. Grover's purported phone conversation in October with a Kotak Mahindra Bank employee regarding funding to buy shares of Nykaa during the beauty e-tailer's initial public offering came in for criticism from the startup ecosystem. However, the company's board and investors had maintained silence throughout. Discover the stories of your interest: blockchain 5 stories, cybersecurity 7 stories, fintech 9 stories. E-commerce 9 stories, artificial intelligence 8 stories, edtech 6 stories. Grover had sent a legal notice to Kotak Mahindra Bank seeking damages for missing out on the Nykaa IPO in October, it later emerged. In reply to ET's queries, earlier this month, Kotak had stated that it will pursue legal action for inappropriate language used by Grover, seemingly confirming the authenticity of the leaked audio clip. The BharatPe founder is said to be aggressive and abrasive with employees and other stakeholders, ET reported January 16. ET reported January 17 that Grover has had a spat with Harshjit Sethi, a managing director at Sequoia Capital India, which holds more than 19% of the company. BharatPe, which mostly caters to the financial services needs of small merchants and kirana stores, was founded in 2018 and is valued at $2.85 billion. It has been a leading new age player in the digital payment sector. Sequoia's stake in BharatPe is worth around $560 million. E-Tech. Investors in BharatPe had met Grover last week to discuss the matter and the next steps to be taken, two people aware of board discussions told ET. The investors and the board have been in talks with Grover and the senior management of the company, said one of them. The option was to either ask him to step down or get him to go on temporary leave and then phase him out. It's not clear if the board has started a formal investigation into the allegations against Grover. The company's investors and board members didn't respond to queries about a possible investigation. While allegations are there against Grover, this has also dragged BharatPe into it, but these are not proven yet, said another person aware of the matter. Grover continues to maintain that the viral sound clip on social media is fake. Industry watchers said the closest precedent they can think of is Housing.com, which fired its co-founder and CEO Rahul Yadav in 2005 after a string of controversies. It was a difficult conversation with Grover. It has been advised that he stays away from the company matters for a few weeks until the dust settles, said a third person who was aware of the discussions that took place with Grover. However, industry watchers who have interacted with BharatPe's investors in the past say that the board has the right to intervene in such situations and take an active call to maintain a company's image. The board has all the rights to intervene and start an investigation in such matters, even if it is personal. It is surprising to see that the board has not taken a tough stance on the matter, said an industry executive who spoke on condition of anonymity. Clip sequence. In the first week of January, an anonymous handle on Twitter, Bongo Babu, had posted a SoundCloud link to an audio clip of a man, allegedly Grover, abusing and threatening the bank employee over the phone after missing out on Nykaa's IPO. Grover initially tweeted that the recording was fake and that some scamster was trying to extort $240,000 in Bitcoin from him. He shared screenshots of alleged emails seeking money. The same week, the audio clip was removed from Twitter and SoundCloud. Grover then deleted his own tweet, telling ET he had done so as the original clip had been taken off. In a report last year on BharatPe partnering with non-banking financial company Centrum Financial Services to acquire a small finance bank license, sources had told ETech that the company's investors were not comfortable with Grover's mercurial style of leadership. By August 2021, he had been made managing director at BharatPe, with recent hire Suhail Samir taking on the role of chief executive. Grover and BharatPe have also been embroiled in a public spat and legal battle around the PE suffix with rival PhonePe, which is owned by Flipkart. BharatPe is one of the well-funded fintechs in the Indian startup ecosystem and recently raised $370 million in a round led by Tiger Global.